So any organ, a large organ, will have certain borders and surfaces. To show that, I have brought a small toy car. Okay, this almost resembles our liver, the wedge-shaped liver. Okay, so the liver has got mainly 5 surfaces. So they are a superior surface, an anterior surface, a posterior surface, inferior surface, and a right lateral surface. So these are the main 5 surfaces of liver. So liver is almost wedge-shaped, which is situated mainly in the right hypochondrium, also extending into the epigastrium, part of left hypochondrium, and it has got 5 surfaces: anterior, posterior, superior, inferior, and right lateral surface. Okay, and one of the major border which can be demarcated in case of liver is nothing but the inferior border. Okay, so these are the surfaces and the borders of liver. Once you know the surfaces and the ligaments, now we can go to the lobes of the liver. So anatomically, the liver has got mainly 2 lobes, one right and left lobe. The right lobe is the major lobe. If we divide the liver into 6 parts, 5/6 of the liver is occupied by the right lobe and 1/6 by the left lobe. Now we will see how exactly these lobes are divided. So you know it has got anterior surface, posterior surface. On the anterior surface there is a ligament, the falciform ligament. So if we consider a line going through the falciform ligament and down the ligamentum teres and the back the ligamentum venosum, that line will divide the entire liver into a large right lobe and a small left lobe. Okay, suppose this is the falciform ligament. Okay, till here. Here the free border there is the ligamentum teres, and here back we have the ligamentum venosum. So a line is drawn containing all these ligaments, the falciform ligament, ligamentum teres, in the back the ligamentum venosum. So this will divide the entire liver into a large right lobe and a small left lobe, 5/6 and 1/6. So this is how anatomically the liver is divided. Then along with that, 2 more lobes are there. They are the caudate lobe and the quadrate lobe. So main lobe is right and left. In the right lobe itself, there are 2 small lobes, caudate lobe and quadrate lobe. For the time being, just remember, caudate lobe is situated on the posterior surface. Okay, and quadrate lobe is situated on the inferior surface, anterior aspect. Okay, so caudate lobe, posterior surface, quadrate lobe, inferior surface. To remember that, what I used to do is caudate, caudal, tail. So tail is always posterior. Okay, and quadrate, it is on the inferior surface. Okay, so these are the basic 4 lobes. Grossly it is divided into right and left. In the right itself, inferior surface, quadrate lobe, and there is a small lobe, posterior surface, which is known as caudate lobe. Okay. In the initial part, we have seen the anatomical lobes of the liver. Basically, it is divided into a right and left lobe. The right lobe again has got 2 small lobes, the caudate and the quadrate lobes. And now we are seeing how the liver is divided physiologically or functionally. So according to the arrangement of the vessels passing through each segments of the liver, we can divide into physiological lobes. So physiological lobes of the liver are divided by means of a line passing through the cystic notch, which is present on the inferior border, to the groove of inferior vena cava. Okay, so cystic notch to the groove of inferior vena cava. Also a line passing through the inferior surface through the fossa of the gallbladder towards the posterior surface, the caudate lobe. So 2 lines mainly, one is antero-superior, other one is postero-inferior. Okay, so connecting cystic notch, groove of inferior vena cava, the other one the caudate lobe to the fossa of gallbladder. So with this we can divide the liver into again right and left physiological lobes, which is slightly different from the anatomical lobes. Okay, And according to the arrangement of vessels to each segment, we can again divide the right lobe into an anterior and posterior aspect and the left lobe into a medial and lateral part. Okay. So this is just to sensitize you about the functional, how the functional division of liver. Okay, anatomically we are mainly concerned about the anatomical division, the right and left lobe, 5/6 right lobe, 1/6 left lobe. But just to know, physiologically also there is a division, functionally there is a division by the arrangement of the vessels going to each segment. So basically into right and left lobes, right again divided into anterior and posterior, and left again dividing into medial and lateral.